Balvikan Bharti, and this is Avilas Sarkar mentoring you. So, the next problem that we'll move on, that is number 19. We till have discussed number 18. This is your 19th problem. So, 19th problem says Vicky completes a job. Vicky completes a job in 45 by 2. Just a second, let me use my specs, otherwise yeah, it's difficult for me to look at it. Vicky completes a job in 45 by 2 days. Okay, what part of the job will you do? What part of the job we will do in 2 days? Okay, so this is very straightforward question. Vicky completes a job in 45 2. So what is the rate of work for Vicky? It is equal to 1 upon 45 by 2. That means 2 by 45. So the part he will do, the part of job he will complete in 2 days with this rate 2 upon the rate of work into number of days. So that means 4 upon 45 fraction. So this will be your answer. Okay, so I'll move on to the next problem, that is problem number 20. So this kind of problem will not take much time. Okay, so the next problem is here. Ankit alone can do a piece of work. Alone can do a piece of work in 6 days. Okay, and Vishal alone in 8 days. Ankit and Vishal undertook to do it. Ankit and Vishal undertook to do it for rupees 4,800 with help of Dinesh. They completed the work in 3 days. They completed the work in 3 days. How much is to be paid to Dinesh? How much is to be paid to Dinesh? Okay, so the solution will be on the basis of Ankit can do a piece of work in 6 days. So rate of Ankit's work is 1 upon 6, and rate of work of Vishal is 1 of 8. Ankit Vishal undertook to do it in 4,800. So total cost means total payment that they will get with when Ankit and Vishal means they may do together, or they can take the assist of Dinesh afterward he came, but the amount of payment will be 4,800. Now there we have to understand one thing: this payment is based on the job, not on the number of people being engaged. So don't never confuse that as these people are coming together and getting this much, now Dinesh will come. So logically, a job is based on the volume of the job, not on the base of the person being used. Okay. So for the convenience of the job, we can increase our resources. So that will in any way not affect the cost impact for the job. So you have to understand, or you have to take it the way that the cost for the job will be remain fixed. Either you do it alone, or you use number of people to do it. Okay. So when Dinesh has came, they can complete in 3 days. So with the help of Dinesh, this means there Ankit, Vishal and Dinesh, all three will work. Their rate of work is 1/3. Okay. So if it is 1/3, then alone the rate of work of Dinesh is how much? It is the rate when this A, B, D being added, and individually that Ankit and Vishal can do. If we deduct that, you will get the value of Dinesh, and that is needed individually because the wages that is depends on the rate of work, and their number of hours or the day they worked. If all of them are working for the same time frame, so that will be the wages ratio will be based on the ratio of the rate of work, or else you have to take the actual contribution of the into the job that you have to take. So there 1/3, 1/6 plus 1/8. So that will be the Dinesh part, rate of work, minus this is how much? 24. This is 6, 4 plus 3 equal to 1/3 minus 7/24. So that will come how much? Ultimately 24 will be the LCM, 3, 8 minus 7, 1/24. So this individually, though their wages ratio will be is equal to 1/6 is to 1/8 is to 1/24. Now 24 is the LCM of all these three. So multiply 24, you will get 4 is to 3 is to 1. This is the ratio of their wages. Now once you will get it, so what is the part you need to know? How much is to be paid to Dinesh? So Dinesh part contribution, or whatever you say, this is the 1 upon 3, 7, 8, 4 plus 3, 6, 4 plus 3, 7 plus 1, 8. 1 of 8 of the part of the total wages being paid for that job. 600 rupees Dinesh will get out of this. Okay. So we'll move on to the problem number 21. So 21 says M's efficiency is 3 times N's efficiency. N's efficiency is 3 times N's efficiency. M can finish a job in 60 days less than N. In 60 days less than N. Okay. If they work together then in how many days the job will be done. Okay, let's start it. M's efficiency is, so efficiency of M is 3 times N's efficiency. It is direct relation being given. This is efficiency. That means rate of work of M is equal to 3 times of the rate of work of N. Okay. M can finish a job in 60 days less than, so a job M can do, the time taken for M to do a job, means one job, is 60 days less than N job. Let me take their number of days. M is taken M, N is taken N. So the relation is N, I will not write it like that. So if I assume M takes, or N takes, better, because N is lesser, the reference point is N takes N days for a job. So M will take how much? 60 days less than what N takes. This is the declaration. M can finish a job in 60 days less than N. So if N is taking N days time for a job, M will take N minus 60 days for the same job. Okay. So the job is completed. The job is 1. So how much N is doing? The job means the volume is how much? The rate of N means efficiency or rate of work of N, horizon N, into efficiency into the number of days. The same is efficiency of M into the number of days, N minus 60 will be the case. For M, how much days? This much days. For N, this days. So efficiency is what? Here efficiency of N is efficiency, and there further you can write efficiency of N into number of days. What is M? M's efficiency is 3 times of N, so we can put it like that, whether you put in rate of work done or the efficiency directly, because this will nullify each other on the both sides, is N minus 60. So this will be cancelled out. So N is equal to 3N minus 180, 3 into 60. So 2N is equal to 180, N is equal to 90. So N is taking, so what is the ask of that question? Then in how many days the job will be completed when? If they work together. Now n is 90, no? So one part is over, we know it now. So m will take how much? N minus 60, that means is equal to 90 minus 60, that is equal to 30. Fine. So now what will you compute or calculate after getting these values? So the rate of work for m, so for any job where n is taking 90 days time, m is taking 30 days time. So m's rate of work is this, and the same rate of work for n is 1 by 90. Now this part is known. Now if they work together, so work together means rate of work of mn when both are doing. So this will be added. So when it is added, 90 is equal to 3 plus 1, that is equal to 4 by 90. So when they both will do together, they will complete. Their rate of work is this. So how many days the job will be done? The number of days is equal to nothing but the reverse of this. So now this is 22.5 days. It will be the answer. Fine. So now we'll move on to the problem number 22. This says PQR can do a job 20, 30 and 60 days respectively. In how many days P do the job if the assisted in every 30? So this I have completed already. This I have discussed. L can finish a work in 60. Yes. L can finish a work in 16 days and M can do the same work in 12 days. Do the same work in 12 days. With help of n, they did the work in 4 days only. They did it in 4 days only. Then n alone can do the work in how many days? Then n alone will take how many days for the job? Okay, fine. L can finish a work in, so rate of work of. Now you can see every time my way of solving the problem is based on the rate of work. Now every time I'm trying to find the rate of work for any case, because that is the point which will connect. If you want to do some job in so many days, or if you are doing some job with that rate, you can find the time. So this is the only connecting part every time for solving. Once you know the unit thing, you can multiply it with anything to get anything. So that is always the base of my solution. If you follow all this question, they are my first intention or first motive to find the rate of work by any system. Even it is not known directly, I'm trying to get it with means so that I will reach to the rate of work. So that will ease the any problem comes, that is the way of solving the problem. Every time if we follow, I'm trying to get the rate of work for individual, for cumulative and all that. On that basis I solved so many variety of problem. Okay. So in this case also the rate of work of L is 1 by 16 if it is alone, and rate of work of M when he is doing individually is 1 by 12. With the help of N, then that means when all three are working, N, their rate of work is 1 by 4. So definitely you can find the rate of work of N that is needed, because then alone how many days. So once you find N, it will be easy for you to find everything or the thing needed. 1 by 4. And what is the LCM for that? 16 and 12. What is the common multiple? 48. It will be very easy. Just try it home. You will find it's not very difficult. So 1 by 4 upon 7 by 48. So 7 by 48, 1 by 4. What will be the result then? Is equal to 48. Definitely with the LCM. 4, 6. 8 minus 1, 1. So 1 by 48. So the number of days N individually will take is equal to 48 days to complete the same job. Okay, so this will be the answer. Now I'll move on to the number 23 in next video, not in the same video. So I will move on to the next video, that is 23. Let me write down, otherwise I will confuse or forget. So this is my target. In the next video I will start from number 23. By that time you just keep watching all the videos. Thank you for now. Good night.